My CIA project, I chose to present an article that would be displayed in a nursing journal or a publication that nurses and other healthcare professionals would read. The topic that I covered was communications in pediatric hospice. One of the challenges that I faced with this project is that there aren't a lot of resources for specifically pediatric hospice, and so what I did was found information about hospice care in general and then applied that to pediatrics. One of the resources that I used for this project was Introductory Medical Surgical Nursing, and it spoke about building relationships with your patients, as just like our textbook for this class did. And in building a relationship with a patient, it goes through 3 stages: the introductory phase, the working phase, and the termination phase. One of the other topics that subtopics that I covered was listening, and our textbook covers active listening versus hearing, and for nurses this is very important. We need to be sure that we are actively listening to our patients to provide them the best care possible. I also discussed nurse-doctor relationships and how to communicate more efficiently with physicians. And one of the ways that hospice nurses can do this is that a lot of the communication takes place on the phone, and so the nurse needs to have all of the information that the doctor will need available, and she needs to be specific when she's speaking to the doctor so that the doctor can get the information that he needs and come to a conclusion as to how to change the care to make it better. Another source that I used was When Children Are Dying. This was a website, and it discussed at what age children understand death. So under 3, children think that death is reversible and just a temporary situation. And then as the children age, they will begin to understand death more. The Journal of Hospice and Palliative Nursing was a useful resource. It discussed specific situations that a hospice nurse would deal with in pediatrics. For example, when a child is questioning what is going to happen to them after death and whether or not there's a God, and when their parents' religious beliefs differ from the child's. This is a difficult situation for nurses, and it's something that you need to be able to communicate very effectively with the parent and the child so that everybody's needs are met. One of the things that I learned during this process is that nurses use communication every day in every situation, and it's very important for a nurse to be able to communicate effectively with their patients using good listening skills, just so that that relationship is trustworthy and effective.